Hey guys, today I'm doing my first tutorial for my back to school series. So what we're going to be making today is a pencil pouch. It'll look like this, and it doesn't look like it can hold much, but this is everything that it's holding right now. So I have 4 highlighters, a bunch of pens, and some Sharpies. So it actually can hold quite a lot. So yeah. And this is another one that I made with the owl tape and pastel purple. And they don't have any sticky on the bottom. And they don't really have any sticky anywhere or any rough edges. So yeah, I'm excited for my back to school series because this whole series is going to include tutorials that really, if you don't have a lot of experience with crafting, you should still be able to do. So very simple and easy and cute things that you can make to get ready for school again. So let's just get started with the tutorial and everything you'll need. Materials you'll be needing are duct tape. I'm using an outside color and an inside color. Scissors. A ruler. A cutting mat, and an X-Acto knife, and also some Velcro. So yeah, if you don't have a cutting mat and an X-Acto knife, you can just use scissors and a ruler. So yeah, first what we are going to do is cut 6 strips of your outside color and 6 strips of your inside color that are the length that you're going to want. I make mine 7 3/4 inches, which fits pencils and pens very, very nicely. But you can, of course, make yours wider. And if you're going to make it taller, too, then you might want to do maybe 7 or 8 strips. But if you're making one the same size that I am, which I really like this size, which is 7 3/4 by about 4 inches. Then just cut 6 strips of this and 6 strips of this that are each 7 3/4 inches long. Now that you have a total of 12 strips cut out, 6 of your outside, 6 of your inside, now we are going to assemble them and make a big long sheet that we are going to turn into our pencil pouch. Start by taking a strip of your mustache tape and a strip of your inside tape. Lay your inside strip a little bit below the top of the mustache or your outside strip. That way you have about 1/4 of an inch hanging over. And then you're going to fold that over. Like that. When you flip it over, you'll notice that you have some sticky. Take another piece of your mustache tape or whatever color tape or pattern tape that you're using for the outside. And we are going to barely overlap that. Oops, wait. My mustache tape is going the other direction. So we're just going to barely overlap that. And I know you can't really see what I'm doing that well, but it's really easy, I promise. So now you're just going to take another strip of tape, that's your inside color, and stick that on. And just keep doing this, just keep going back and forth, overlapping just a little bit, that way you don't have sticky. And just keep doing this until you have 1 piece of your blue tape or your inside color tape left and 1 piece of your mustache tape left. So I'll catch you when I'm done. Now I have 1 piece of my mustache and 1 piece of my inside. And I'm going to apply the mustache just like normal. So there's a little bit of sticky here. And you're just going to apply that just like normal. So just overlap just a little bit. Then when you flip this over, I'll do it like this so we can see it a little bit. So sorry that's at an angle, but I'll kind of do this at an angle too. So you're just going to take a piece of your inside tape. And, okay, so we're just going to put this strip on, but we're going to leave about 1/4 of an inch at the top. I don't know if you could tell what I'm doing or not. But I'm not leaving a little gap. I'm not covering this whole piece up. I'm leaving about 1/4 of an inch. So if you could see there, I didn't apply the blue all the way down. I still have a little bit of sticky there now. And then if I flipped it over on the mustache side, I wouldn't have any sticky at all. So you're just going to fold this over. So you'll have a big, long sheet now. Now we're going to kind of make the shape of our pencil pouch. So you're just going to flip it to the inside. And you're just going to fold the bottom up, but leave a little bit of space at the top. The space that you leave at the top is going to be your flap. I like to fold it up about to the 4-inch mark, but it depends on what size that you want yours. So once you've made a good crease there, you can just fold down the flap and just keep messing around with it until you like it. So it's funny because when I fold down the flap, it kind of lines up a little bit, so I like that. So then just make creases and everything, and then just take your scissors and trim down these sides because they might be a little bit messy right now. And you can also do this with your X-Acto knife if you would like. Just make sure that they're straight. Okay, and do that to both of your sides. Try not to cut off too much though, because you don't want to cut into the measurements so much. So then, you should have something that looks like this, with straighter edges. Now, open up your flap, but not the other part, and measure out how long it is when you have your flap open. So from here to the edge here. Mine is 6.5 inches. So then we're just going to take a piece of our mustache tape, and we're going to cut that to 6.5 inches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.5. And we're just going to line up the bottom with a straight edge. Take our ruler, and we're just going to want to cut that right in half. Sorry about that. So I'm just lining this up with a 1-inch mark, which would be cutting it in half. And then just use your X-Acto knife to cut it right. So now that we have our strip cut in half, you're just going to take one piece, and I'm going to back this up a little bit. So yeah, and make sure your flap is open, and just put this piece on about halfway, leaving half of it not on it. And then when you flip it over, you should see some sticky, and you're just going to fold that over. And then just do the same thing with the other side. Just put about half of it on, leave about half of it off. Like that, and fold the rest over. Just like so. So then if you have any extra at the top, like you see here, carefully cut that off. Same with the bottom. Okay, so now as you can see, we can't really open up our pouch all the way because of these pieces of tape here. So we're just going to cut those slits. So as you can see, I cut the slit right there. That way I can open it up all the way. And then just add Velcro and you're done. So just take a dot of Velcro or a strip and place it right about in the middle. And then take your other half, stick it right on, and just fold it down like you would if you were closing it up. So then we have our completed pencil pouch. And like I said, these can hold a lot more than they look like they can hold. And they don't have any sticky on the bottom or really anywhere. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Watch out for my next back to school tutorial. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy and make it. So I'll see you guys in my next video.